Everyone, this is my family. Family, this is my everyone.
Hello.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Rayman Origins, and in this part, we're heading down to the Sea of Serendipity, and these boys look like they're getting ready to take a dip.
Yeah.
I need it.
They're raring for a vacation like I am.
Oh, by the way, that little remark about how, everyone, this is my family, that's actually very apt to say, because this village is full of glow boxes.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
This is full of Glowbox's species, the Red Wizards. And, well, they're currently going through a bit of a body snatcher pandemic at the moment.
All these dang dark
Bit
I'll
of
hold
a
the fort down here.
crisis.
But-
Little bit fire here and there. No, not a big deal.
Also, I think this was during another time when, Hype, you gotta help us, Hype, you gotta help us.
Well, hang on, I'm trying to... There you go.
We'll get through this.
There we go, now we got them all. So, yes. And I think this was also during another time when the scheduling conflict got in the way, so unfortunately Matt is not joining as player 4 for this, but he is still with us in spirit.
Yeah, I was about to say, he wasn't here for this footage, but he's here right now.
Yes,
He's here with us in spirit.
I'm here, actually.
Well, that's what I meant.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Shut the fuck up, asshole.
Hey, I can hear it too. How many kids you got in there?
Almighty Spirit, I am at your command.
Where'd I put
I'm
that?
dead.
Where'd I put that knife?
Hey, fuck.
You were needing to use it? I was using that to cut the cake.
Okay, where'd I put the gun?
I was using that to cut the cake when the knife didn't work.
How?
Right, so Jay, oh, jeez.
And Glowbox is like,
Avert your eyes, children. It's my turn to grab this nymph. I must go to...
I think I already had, I know for a fact I got Patilla. I don't know if I got anyone other than her, though.
That's awkward.
Wow. It was simultaneous ass burning.
Go to her glow box. Embrace her.
Does anybody notice that she's wearing dead fish on her?
No, yeah, we're gonna see more of that as soon as we save her. But yeah, she is she's a mermaid or water nymph. Honestly, water nymphs are what I usually
It's Sayu?
do. No.
kind
she
of,
on the ship?
except this one's actually real.
Yeah.
Well, about as real as Rayman can be.
It's the love in our hearts. Careful.
Also, this level fucking sucks with multiplayer in mind because it's very easy. Because the entire level geometry does work on how far any one person goes, and that can really get in the way of all the other players. And they'll burn their funds out.
It is super easy to get quote unquote out of sync with what the game designers thought you were going to be like.
Yeah.
Right. I imagine if you were running at a pretty solid pace without anybody hitting you, you would make all these jumps, pretty well, and the projectiles would be in a position where they wouldn't be suddenly running against you. Like that firebomb was that firebomb activated much earlier than we were supposed to ever get there.
Yeah. And honestly,
Yeah.
I think it was probably my turn to witness some delays, because every time I tried to jump over the pits that the bombs would blow up, it would never let me jump over them.
Dang.
Now you understand my pain.
Oh, you don't like this level too much? Oh.
Anyway, we
I
saved the
couldn't
nymph.
tell. Was that-
No, just the pain of me with the delays.
Oh yeah.
Now, I want to ask, you probably saw it better than I did, Logan. Did I hit that one, or did you?
I'll say you did, and we can now actually have some.
Congratulations, you can do what John Marston could never do. Swim.
I was gonna say I like these swimming controls,
Actually-
James.
Actually, fun
Oh, me
they're
too.
great.
Fun fact, that's actually a little tidbit in Red Dead 2 that they do add. Spoilers for a 2-year-old game.
Oh, the music.
Spoilers for a 2-year-old game, but in Red Dead 2, you can swim as Arthur. However, the second you gain control of John in the epilogue, he cannot swim.
No.
Oh,
And now,
Oh,
I also will say one... Oh, what's up?
Jeez, careful.
I just bought Red Dead Redemption. I'm waiting for it to download.
Oh!
Oh.
Yay!
Oh,
Re-
Yeah, have
two or
fun
one.
waiting 10 plus hours for that thing to finish.
2 or 1.
Well, anyway...
12 hours.
Anyway, I also want to make a bit of a heads up for people that watch this before we do this week's live thing. There was a bit of an odd snafu with, I think it was Craig, where it kind of cut off in the middle of it, so the highlight reel for this world is pretty much the shortest out of all of them.
Yeah, Craig cut off pretty dang early in this run, and I think it was literally going through a down period throughout the rest of the session, so yeah, we had to unfortunately cut that bit short.
It's
Yeah.
unfortunate. I mean, just like with anything, it has its like maintenance and
Yeah.
stuff. But but I hope that they'll keep it up to date to make it all work out.
Yeah,
But it
that's a
has still
shame
been
because
very
I.
valuable.
It's a
Yeah.
shame because I'm trying to remember like a lot of the conversations we had. Like the only thing I remember was that there was a point where Jordan joined us, but that's all I remember.
By the way, Gui,
Yes.
when you do, so are you downloading 1 or 2 Red Dead?
2.
2. Awesome.
Nice.
We can play the multiplayer together. But if you need any tips, especially for for places to go and things to do before getting to the epilogue, because there are some things like getting certain gold bars or certain items. If you wait till you get to the epilogue, you're fucked.
Duly noted.
Okay.
Also, if I could just go back to the game real quick, I love that if you look closely, like James was trying to sabotage me from getting the cage and accidentally knocked Logan into the bottom of the sea.
Literally broke his
I
crown in the
actually
process.
didn't notice that.
It's
So-
fine.
I'll be back.
Now that okay.
That's fine.
So now that we know how to dive, what should we do now, James?
We're gonna go swimming with stars.
Pool party.
And yes, I like the smoothness. I almost want to say reminds me of like how Tropical Freeze's swimming controls kind of worked.
Kind of. Yeah.
Tropical Freeze, I guess. I get more Kirby and Rystar vibes with this, with these swimming controls.
Honestly, specifically, like, and this, granted, this is more of an indie game than anything. The swimming controls in this feel very reminiscent to like the swimming controls in some of the later Fancy Pants Adventures games.
Okay. I mean, I still need to get around to playing that.
Which is actually kind of fitting because Fancy Pants Adventures' overall controls kind of feel like Rayman Origins before Origins was a thing.
I can see that. Also, this music always made me feel very like.
Welcome
Welcome back. This music always made
Hey.
me feel very nice and that kind of a little eerie, especially with these weird anemone
same.
things.
That's one. That's.
You're
The
fine.
music here is one of the reasons that this world is probably my favorite.
It's very ambient.
Aha, a secret.
It
And
has a nice ambiance with just the right amount of silliness.
Ooh,
as,
I'll get
as
it.
oh,
Never mind.
oh,
Don't leave me trapped in here.
that was a close one. But and then
Were
as
those
we
fat
descend-
boxes?
As we descend further and further into the deep.
Ooh, watch out there!
Oh.
Watch out there! Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Not even
there I
Steve
go.
Irwin dared to dive this deep.
Yeah. We're not very observant, we should let you know that.
These levels can be a little tricky only because from all directions you could have these weird, like, fast-moving jellyfish things.
Yeah.
And you want to be careful because, especially underwater more so. I guess, yeah, no, sorry, James, you explained this, how, like, we have to be careful because of how combat works underwater.
I mean, combat underwater is honestly pretty simple. You just when you press the attack button, you literally go into a spinning motion, which, I mean, it's about as handy as it always is.
Oh, what I love is that, like, we don't show it off. One of my favorite things is that, like, so you can dash underwater just like you can, like, dash on the air. What I love is that, like, you know how when you hold the dash button on land, you just kind of, like, jog in place? I love, and we show it off a bit later, when you hold still and hold the dash button underwater, you just kind of, like, scrunch up your body and just go, like,
But
One
but
thing
yes,
I'll never
and-
understand is how like what's truly propelling Globox's swimming. Is it really his feet as it might be shown, or his heavily elongated head?
why not both? I mean, both could factor.
hydrodynamic.
I don't know.
But,
I think it's just dragging from the forward momentum.
But
Yeah, I was
yes,
about to
If
say,
that were the case, wouldn't his head be flowing backwards?
well, no, here's the thing, like,
so.
it's a combination of the two. His feet are a rotor, and he, like, squishes his head to make sure there's less resistance.
I can see that. But yeah,
I
as you're
guess.
seeing here, we have to be careful.
Well, I don't
Because
see you coming up with a
whenever-
better excuse.
You have to be careful in this area because whenever you do your normal attack, not only do you attack, but it also like
You know what,
purposefully-
Logan?
It also.
You know what,
hang
Logan?
on.
I think you deserve this. Why don't you go ahead and get this cage?
You know what? I think I will. Just let me get over there.
Too late.
What a jerk!
5-second rule.
You asshole.
was so ready. So, to finish my thought, you have to be careful when doing combat underwater while trying to help your friends out and move around, because whenever you punch, unlike you have a lot more of a boost when you go forward. Like, you can no longer attack. You can no longer attack in place when you're underwater. You will like propel forward every time you do it.
It's kind of like your attack when you're shrunken up.
Or just running in general.
And now
I'm
we
still
need
here?
to stay in the light.
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah, you're still here.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you speak for a while.
I'm just being silent.
And
Yeah,
now
he
we-
probably just doesn't have much to say because he wasn't here with us. Like,
And he
well,
didn't
what do you
like this
think of this?
level.
You know, I guess I can ask this just for the sake of getting him involved. Like, what are your thoughts on this world in particular?
It's kind of pretty. I'm not a huge fan of underwater levels personally. So I didn't mind not being in this one. It looks very pretty as well. But yeah, that's all I can really say.
Guys, you could pop me. I can help you carry some of the load.
Ow.
Gotcha.
Share the load. You have to share the load. Ow.
That was
Ooh,
cool.
Careful, Blue Box.
Might want to hurry up,
I do like
guys.
the
I
music
probably
too.
butchered that, but okay. But oh well.
I do
But
like
yeah,
the
no,
music.
the music
too.
here is nice.
Oh yeah, it's
eerie.
really lovely. Like we were talking about, like it's probably some of the more ambient pieces in the soundtrack.
Honestly, it sounds like they're.
It's almost like jazzy, almost to me.
Yeah.
Continue though.
I was thinking it sounds like they're about to start singing Mr. Sandman. No, Mr. Rayman. Give me a dream.
Give me a dream.
Oh yeah, that song.
Make it the craziest that I've ever seen. Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
Bye,
Careful
honey,
there.
baby, you
Now's not the time. Now's not the
Easy.
time to start
Wait
having
for
a
it to
feud.
see me run through the night. What are these lyrics?
What was that, James? Real quick. Oh gosh.
Never mind. It's irrelevant.
Oh. Easy.
Oh,
Is
Kind
it?
of
Okay.
enrapturing ourselves in the whole atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like this world is so pretty. We could just stare at it for
Wait,
hours.
atmosphere? What atmosphere? We're underwater.
The
Underwater can have atmosphere.
Making a dumb joke, sorry.
I personally had a really frustrating time with this part in co-op just because it's so hard to like keep an eye on the light levels.
Oh yeah, because that's the thing. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
this particular area has a gimmick where it's like if you leave any source of light, those hands are gonna come out and pinch you.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
they're literally Zenma's, or excuse me, Anson's little helpers.
They are. You're right. Okay, get rid of all these pufferfish and no, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. No, no,
Yeah.
I get the crown.
Dude,
Oh, I think you got it, Logan.
I got
you
the
got
crown.
it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think that was the point where I was like, okay, I'll admit that was a bit of a jerk move I did back there. You can have it for real.
All right, that could be go. I don't think they do. They I forget actually because it's actually been a while since we played this. I forget if they play with this light mechanic is that often after this level.
I don't think so.
Like, I think they do in the revisit, but I don't recall it being for, like, very long.
And then what do you remember, James?
What he said.
Okay. Aha! There, you get it.
There was kind of a freeze frame of Glowbox just chilling, like, yeah, you wish
Yeah,
you were
just-
this cool.
yeah, it's like, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
Right.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was a frog like me? Do ya?
Do you? There we go.
Ah,
Get
we
the
dance.
Yay!
That level felt a lot longer than I remembered.
Oh
for some
yeah,
reason.
that felt like a really long level.
we just There's the Mona.
I said I was
Oh,
sorry.
no, just had that stun Mona. He hit me.
A motherfucker hit me.
A new character.
Oh, a new
He froze
character.
me. Oh, get him. Screw that guy.
Why do you have to go do that to me? I thought we were friends.
Freaking flipper.
Freaking Flipper.
That devil damn flipper.
The freaking flipper hit me.
Flipper.
Okay, now we get to
Flipper.
the... Faster than lightning. Not really, because he's a dolphin.
But we have to build him up because he's not interesting otherwise.
I remembered owning that show on DVD. Oh, now you can have the cool magic and the evil guys.
The flaming teensy, yeah.
The
He scares
Valen
me.
From Mini, but you know what? Why not?
Yeah.
Actually, I
Tried
think
all
that
of
was
it.
funny is that, like, you were, like, second-guessing it at first, but then...
Oh, that's right. We
yeah.
actually show this guy off for a change.
Oh, yeah, that's something that we didn't get to show off a lot of. Like, whenever you wear a different costume, tug on Polycus's beard, and he'll actually give you a description for every single outfit.
So that's where you get the lore. Oh, okay. That's where you get the lore
Yeah.
from this.
Are you a toast? To find a cure for your blues? Because, yeah, just as a reminder, Glowbox's natural blue isn't so very natural.
Yeah, red is his natural skin color. He just got the blue from getting stung by a bunch of blue bees.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
And then Grand Minimus? Sup?
Hey,
yo.
wait, blue bees? No, if you just shoot them with a bomb arrow, you get some money from it.
I would.
That's weird.
Part of me would have loved if they had some reference back to 2, where it's like, King Minimus, are you Minimus 2 or 3?
I'm pretty sure they do. I just forget which skin it does it with.
I think it does it with the regular green skin.
Oh, oh my gosh, maybe that. Now I should bring that up. Maybe that is it, and like the idea is, oh my, I never
We
actually
should've
put two and
showed
two
them
together.
off.
That the ones that are green. No, it's fine. I was saying I actually never put 2 and 2 together. That yeah, the green Teen C is just the Minimus without the crown. He's like it's on borrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I'm just a pretender. Nobody loves me.
Aw.
That one tiny hunk. I'm a punk.
And volupty, whatever you want to say it. But with that said, folks, see you all for the next part of Sea of Serendipity.
See ya.
See you there.
Antiseptical gloves.